кто читает свои сны, поклоняюсь темноте.
Regular Show is a show made for kids. Does have violence, but not that kind. Only like fights and stuff. Benson the gumball machine has anger issues and is usually mad with Mordecai and Rigby with some kind of accident or incident, which is obviously having harm for the park. But this is when Benson had it. He decided to have revenge. I was at a garage sale looking for some new VHSs, DVDs, some furniture, and other kind of junk. I asked someone if he had a Regular Show video or something. I guess someone must have heard me because this guy named Rick Benson told me he had a DVD on Regular Show. I went over and saw it was only a plain white box with Regular Show written in a green marker. I agreed to get it and it was free. I went home and put it in my PS3 console. I opened the box and the DVD was surprisingly clean. It was clear and in a good condition. I put the disc in and it went straight to the startup screen. The episode screen had only one episode, and the screen was only white with black text saying Benson's episode. I started up the episode and it got weird right away. It just skipped the title screen and it turned straight to an apartment room which was drawn in two colors, red and black. The only sound in the background was a woman in German saying, directed by. The creepy thing about it is that Cartoon Network had not aired in German yet. Not a fad, but just a jump cut straight to the next scene. It showed a bruised, eyeless Benson. Standing in front of him was what seemed to be the wreckage of his car. Mordecai and Rigby were shown running away. They seemed to have wrecked the car, and Benson got hit by it. Benson didn't say anything. He just looked angry. The next scene was Benson in the two protagonists' room. He was bloody, and his eyes were still missing. He started to sabotage Mordecai and Rigby's room by destroying both of their beds and their video games. His fists grew to ridiculous size, covered in blood. All that was heard were sounds of banging and stuff breaking. It sounded very loud. I even had to cover my ears. The next scene showed Benson in his apartment. It looked like the one in the beginning of the episode. The floor was blood red, and the walls were a vomit color. It then showed Benson next to what seemed to be a bloody screwdriver, and Rigby's corpse. It was on a large table. Then Benson's TV turned on for no reason. The TV showed an incredibly creepy cartoon. It showed a long hallway, and it had darkness on one end, and pops on the other. He started firing a gun at the other end of the room, saying something to the monster. The screen faded to static. Then a loud bang was heard, and the screen faded to red. It faded back to Benson, next to the wreckage of his TV, with Mordecai's dead body inside the TV screen, bloody. Benson looked even more angry, with even more bruises, and his eyes were blood red. An image of Mordecai's dead body, bloody and mangled, stayed on the screen for about 10 seconds. Then Rigby's dead body came up, his head missing, and had cuts and bruises all over him. Then Benson said, "You're fired." I took the DVD out of the box and threw it out the window. It fell out and landed on the ground. It smashed into a billion pieces. I took the thing back to the garage sale, and it was still going. I asked the owner where Rick Benson was. He said only one thing. Who is Rick Benson?